Manx Radio Sport.
Well, Tony, if we're talking threats from AFC Liverpool perspective, the number 9 today, Elliot Taylor, has been in incredible form so far this season. He's already got 24 goals in 34 appearances. How important will it be for the FC Liverpool defence to try and keep him quiet?
Yeah, well, most of it's going to come from the deck, I would think, because he's not the tallest. When you look at the number 8, he's a lot taller, and you always sort of like someone.
He's gone for goal from the edge of the box and hits the bar. Back up into the air. Higgins wants to try and bring that down. Fisher-Jones half heads away. Shot from out of nowhere. And AFC Liverpool do clear. They've won themselves a free kick on the edge of the box. Baines will leave that. Watson sweeping ball out to Jacob Crook on the counter-attack on the left-hand side, getting to the left edge of the penalty area. Crook up against Fisher-Jones here. Crook gets past one challenge and two. It's Crook going low for goal and clips the outside of the post. Well, it certainly looks like they've rattled the woodwork again there. Jacob Crook this time on that left-hand side, and again cutting inside on his unfavoured right foot. Got away from Fisher-Jones, and we could see the angle opening up for him. Tries to bend it for that far corner. Again, it's beyond Harry Campbell, but it's struck the outside of the post, Tony.
And you can see we had a great view of that one there, and you can see what Jacob was doing, because he put it on his right foot and he curled it, and it was, inches wide.
McVeigh into the box, that's headed clear. Caleb Jones also goes to clear it even further to make sure, and that is indeed the half-time whistle. Half-time in the NWCFL Premier Division, it is goalless. FC Liverpool 0, AFC Liverpool 0. Into Adebayi. Looks for Whitley on the right-hand side. That's intercepted by Giblin again. That's another important interception by the AFC Liverpool full-back here. Down going under the challenge there was Liam Payton, I should say, under pressure from Adam Adebayi. And there's going to be a caution here for Adebayi, Tony.
Yeah, it is. And I was thinking there before, didn't he have one before? But we think it was possibly Kyle Watson that got booked, and he's not on here. But Adam Adebayi is just having a little bit of a lecture from the referee.
Pennington falls back just a couple of yards to the halfway line where Jack McVeigh is now residing to bring it forward a couple of yards. Clips it over the top of the defence, headed away by Caleb Jones, only in field. Adebayi picks that up. Here's Whitley round the back for Adebayi to try and get on the end of that, though, and he doesn't get there. Now Adebayi's gone flying in on the challenge, and he has just been booked.
Red. This is going to be a red.
And this could be problems for the FC Isle of Man striker here. He went flying in on his marker, Sutworth. AFC Liverpool players, they're asking the question. Adebayi booked only a couple of minutes ago here, so would have been on thin ice. And the referee might have a big decision to make, Tony.
I think he's made it, because he went for his pocket, as it happened, and he's gone for that back pocket.
Indeed, he has. So here comes the confirmation. Yes, it is. That's red. Adam Adebayi is off for FC Isle of Man, and that could change the dynamic of this game massively. Looping ball forward, looks for Luke Booth up against Fisher-Jones, who wins that particular duel, and that's cleared back into the FC Isle of Man half. As far as McVeigh, who heads further forward. Into the feet of Matthew Brown, who can bring it forward a few yards, wants to switch it from right to left. Ronan McDonald, that's a poor header back towards his goalkeeper. Elliot Taylor's gone round him, wanted to square it. It's intercepted by McDonald and back into Adam Killier. What a chance for AFC Liverpool. Well, Ronan McDonald tried to head it back to his goalkeeper across the box, got his angles all wrong, and headed it straight into AFC Liverpool's top scorer, who with Adam Killier advancing just squared it looking for Liam Patton, Tony, but gave it straight back to Ronan McDonald.
Yeah, I think a bit of a mistake by Ronan, but he corrected it, didn't he, because he got it in the way.
Here's Matthew Brown, looks out to that left-hand side. As they get to go, that's a lovely little turn onto the right feet there from Luke Porter, who goes down to the challenge. Referee says nothing wrong with that. Another Porter challenge goes down the edge of the box. It's whipped across the 6-yard area and off the crossbar from 2 yards from Joel Skillen. How on earth has that stayed out? Well, Luke Porter went down twice under challenges on the edge of the box. The referee said play on. It got fed out to the right-hand side and fired across the 6-yard area. A wry smile from Phil Stead in the AFC Liverpool dugout. He can't believe it. I don't think anyone could quite believe it. And Joel Skillen, with the goal at his mercy from 2 yards, Tony, somehow has scuffed it into the ground and off the crossbar.
Open goal.
Extraordinary.
It was like a pitching wedge in a game of golf, wasn't it?
Danny Gerrard, who's beaten to it in the end by Bobby Murphy. Gerrard just about gets it back to McDonald. Baines has livened up the crowd that just a little bit in the last few minutes as Danny Gerrard finds Steve Whitley on the right-hand side. Is there a twist in the tail at the end of this game? Whitley looks to the back post for Jacob Crook. Baines wants to bring it down. Crook! And it's into the back of the net! FC Isle of Man might have just snatched it at the death. FC Isle of Man 1, AFC Liverpool 0. The cross in from the right-hand side. Jacob Cook tried to meet the header amongst his teammates. He didn't get there. A bit of pinball fell to Sam Baines with his back to goal. He knocked it just out to his left-hand side, just a couple of feet. And Jacob Crook swiveled left-footed from just a few yards out and knocks it past Harry Campbell, who is finally beaten and into the back of the net. And AFC Liverpool having just missed a gilt-edged chance of the most gilt-edged variety at the other end to potentially win the game. It's the 10-man Ravens that lead in second half stoppage time. Huge set-piece opportunity for AFC Liverpool, 30 yards out here. Caleb Jones over this one, and I think the goalkeeper, Harry Campbell, is making his way up here, Tony, for AFC Liverpool, now or never.
Yeah, they've got to take a chance on this one, haven't they? And it's nice. It's a nice position there because it's long distance, but it's nice this for a right footer.
For FC Isle of Man, it's Caleb Jones. He's going to try and swing that all the way to the back post, headed back across the 6-yard area. Elliot Taylor into the bottom corner. Oh, would you believe it? 25th goal of the season for Elliot Taylor. Has snatched the point to the death. 2 stoppage time goals, 1 for either side. What a dramatic end we've had here at the Bowl. The free kick on the left-hand side. Whipped into the back post, it's headed back across the 6-yard box, and Elliot Taylor does manage to take it under his spell, but his back to goal. He's just swiveled and taken a shot at it through the bodies. Adam Killier couldn't see it. Roots to the spot. It's in his bottom right-hand corner, Tony.
How do you get that past all them players, Rob? Because there's an incredible amount of players in that box, and he just sort of looked up. He had a good shot at it. Goalkeeper's right-hand side. He's done it. 1-1 and seconds to go.
Well, this game, if you're talking about goal-mouth action, is a definition of saving the best to last. Here's Whitley in on the edge of the box on that right-hand side. Surely not another! Oh, would you believe that? They've gone up the other end. And they have won it all again. FC Isle of Man 2, AFC Liverpool 1. Straight from the restart down the right-hand side. Whitley in on the right edge of the box. It looked like the angle was against him. He went past 2 challenges. Harry Campbell came out. And Whitley, with Campbell advancing, slots in under the keeper into the bottom corner. Absolute madness at the end here at the Bowl. 3 stoppage time goals, 2 of them for the 10-man Ravens. FC Isle of Man 2, AFC Liverpool 1, Tony. What next?
I don't really know, Rob. Just get this game going again and see if we can get another one, because we're sitting here saying it's been a little bit boring. We haven't had any goals, and then suddenly we're spoilt with 3 in the last sort of 5 minutes or so. So, Steve Whitley, well done to Steve. You can never take your eye off the ball with him, and he's done well. Created one and scored one. So, yeah, absolutely brilliant. You can't write things like that.
Goodness gracious me. What more can be brought in here as they get things underway from the restart? Cameron Rooney, his ball forward, cleared back to Campbell. Ronan McDonald heads on the way through.
That's it.
And that is it. An utterly astonishing end to this game. FC Isle of Man end their recent losing streak. Full-time FC Isle of Man 2, AFC Liverpool 1.
Manx Radio Sport.